Live on YouTube. Okay. Come on, Discord. Hey there.
Hey, I'm just giving you a heads up. Discord's not working for the whole team. I think something might be wrong.
Okay. I'm just gonna see if I can make it work.
Okay, is Jeff going live?
Yeah, he's gonna go live with me. I'm having issues right now.
Okay, good luck.
All right, thanks. Bye bye. Can you guys hear me? Wow. What? I don't know what's good. Guys, I'm sorry. We're having issues with Discord. I fear we may need to reschedule this. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I wouldn't get your real estate license, Alex. Gosh, man. I gotta call Jeff and let him know. No, Matt, I didn't. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So I wanted to go live today to talk about trust. I was gonna bring somebody on who could break it down for us. But Discord has no audio, no video today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, I would do this on YouTube, but I have a guest who I'm supposed to speak to. and I can't bring him on a YouTube stream, unfortunately. What do I do about this? I might have to do this tomorrow. Do audio only? I already have my real estate license. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I actually called him and he didn't even pick up the phone, but I know he's here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, guys. No audio, no video. Okay. Well, we're just doing this on YouTube, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I thought there was something else we could do. Hey, what's going on, man?
What up, stud? Quick question. Do you happen to have all the lease packets on the Farron Street on when those tenants' leases are set to expire or if they're month to month currently?
I do not. I do not. But I could ask the agent about that really quickly. I'll tell you what, I'll just put you in a chat directly with the agent so you can get it from him.
Yeah, they have it. Obviously, yeah, we'd love to get that from them. I believe this deal's already closed, right? It's already assigned for the most part.
From what I understand, I'm not on the TC side of things, so it's kind of hard for me to know. But I'll link you with the agent now. He's a
No, just link Lexi since she's already doing it. Just link her with it.
Okay.
I think Teamway was asking her. Yeah, it's that way she can get direct communication. Say, hey, the sellers or the buyers asking for the lease agreements and how long these tenants are in there and if they're expiring or if they're staying.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and ask Lexi now with the agent.
Thank you so much.
All right. Talk soon. Bye bye. Jeez. I'm sorry about this, guys. I really am. This is not what we wanted to do today. Although I will say it might be needed today. I have so much shit to do. I can resolve your violations and attend hearings. I work at building violation removal company and not sure what you mean, man. Hey Drew, do you happen to have the lease agreements for Farron? And then I'm gonna call I have some reminders here. Review my deal man Morby method. I would, but we're just not really in my live streams. So I don't really have a way to do that. I got a couple people to bring up here. Hold on. Hey man, I'm so sorry about that. We're having a glitch with Discord today.
That's all right. I'm good. I'll make myself available for you.
Yeah, It's broken. I'm so sorry. It's just the Discord is down, no audio, no video today. It's really unfortunate.
Okay, well, I'm ready for it. I look forward to it.
Okay, we're probably gonna have to reschedule. It's not even like a it's probably gonna take an entire day for the servers to get fixed.
100%. I get it.
So sorry about that, Jeff. My apologies for wasting your time.
Hey, at least you got me to take a shower, okay?
Gosh, I'm sorry. We'll talk soon though. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, Richard. I appreciate it.
Bye bye. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Thank you for calling NIDS.
Hey, can you hear me? Hello?
Hey, Richard, what's up?
Hey, how are you, man? I had you on my reminders for today. I forgot what it was about. Was there some sort of deal we were working on?
Yeah, it was about that deal that was originally a seller finance deal, but then that seller informed me that they had a mortgage on the deal, and you were just gonna call the agent just to break down the numbers and make an offer on the mortgage takeover.
Sure. Now, what was the address on that one? Was that Allen?
Yeah, it was Alan.
Okay, we got Allen here. All right, I'm gonna call her. And what offer have you discussed with her?
Originally we were gonna do seller finance, but then once we found out that it had to be a trust acquisition, I kind of told her that you were more knowledgeable on that, so I didn't want to make her offer without consulting you. So she was like, yeah, she's expecting a call from you just to kind of discuss everything and send over a contract.
Do you know what is owed on the property at this time?
I did send you screenshots of the email on DMs on Discord.
The payoff is 173. I see it now. And I'm calling Colleen.
Yeah.
Colleen. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and give her a call. If you want to watch it, it's going to be live on TikTok and YouTube.
Yeah, I'm watching the live stream on YouTube, but I'm on the Discord chat.
Okay. Perfect. Well, I'm going to give her a call now. And what did you tell her your name was?
It's Alejandro. That's what she knows me as.
Alejandro. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Okay. Chris, I'll be done here shortly due to the glitch with Discord, and if there's anything else we can work on. Honestly, really soon because Discord is entirely down.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Oh, it's no use, dude. It's just yeah. But I think the entire thing is, I don't think there's any fix, man. I don't even think it's worth it. I think there's just so no audio, no video.
I know this is like really dumb. Like, did you unplug it?
Well,
Unplug it
yeah,
back
but
in?
this
So,
is
like, did you turn it off and turn it back on?
Yeah, this is a Discord-wide issue. Even Kira came on, couldn't speak. Johnny O came on, couldn't speak. So nobody can speak. I honestly think there's nothing to be done. So I'm probably gonna just do a couple things in my stream today, and then I'm gonna get back on the phone with Chase.
Okay.
Yeah, but we need to do that anyway, so it's okay.
I need to film some.
Yeah, so you'll be able to film in here today. I'm gonna be done here. I had like 2 people I promised I would call. So I'm just gonna do those 2 calls, and then you can film in here. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. No response from your agent, Alejandro or Big. I don't even want to say your name, but you know who you are. I'm double dialing her.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Okay, well, we don't have anything there. Is there a Vlad or Josh C? Josh C. Perfect. Yep, Josh C right here calling. Hey, man.
Hello, hey, hey, Mr. Richard, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Let me lower the value on this so that way we don't double echo. I'm doing well. How are you? Pretty good, pretty good. There you go. I just lowered the value. I'm sorry. You don't hear no double echo now, right?
It's perfectly fine.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I'm the gentleman that Jason was talking about with the
Oh.
P8040.
Oh, you're the guy who bought a you're buying a mobile home park, aren't you?
So it's actually a mobile home park slash manufactured home park. It's actually could be both, and I'm actually in the process now talking to the municipality, see if I can put modulars, because modulars appreciate in value versus, manufacturing or mobile homes. So I'm in the process of that right now. I sent the seller's agent an offer. They were asking $2.4 million for the lot with approved plans, with schematics and everything like that. Everything is pretty much done. It's only in the state that you hate, because I know you hate the state, but it's in Florida.
That's fine, man. That's fine. It's no problem. I just am wary of flood zones. It's not a bad state. It's a totally fine state. I don't hate it. But honestly, man, I wonder if we can I want you to be able to share your screen and show us all of this stuff. And here we are just having this conversation. I didn't remember if I was calling your realtor or solving some sort of objection for you guys. So I'll tell you what, when Discord is working tomorrow, why don't we bring you up and you can share your screen and show us what you're buying? Because I fear that we may be at limited capacity right now.
Yep, definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
That works out anyway, because I haven't heard a response back from the realtor, from the seller's realtor, and but pretty much he told me that he loves the offer I gave him.
Good. Okay, well we'll talk tomorrow, man. I'm so sorry for the technical difficulties we've had today.
No, it's all right. It's out of your control. You have a wonderful day. Take care, and everyone in the group chat, listen to this man.
Thank you so much, man. Talk soon. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
I feel bad about this, guys. I know it's out of my control, but this is never what I want to have happen. I guess, guys, if I'm being real, it makes it I feel like I'm bitching out, like I'm backing out, like I'm giving up. And I hate that. But I think you guys know that there's more to the story here. But that's okay. That's okay. And then so Josh G and Vlad. Vlad hopefully messaged me. I got a phone number right here from Vlad. Okay, let's call Vlad really quick. That's our second to last person to, well, we'll call two more people after this. Pop on Fort. Pam, I hope you're doing well.
Hey, Rich, what's going on?
Hey, man, I had you in my reminders for today, and I don't exactly remember what that was about, but I'm giving you a call.
Okay, hold on. So if you check your DMs, if you go up, and it should be March 16, 2026. When she said that, she said the option, she agreed with your option, and she said she wants to do a wrap seller finance. And she sent the terms.
Oh, yeah. And I sold your deal yesterday. Oh, okay, I remember. Yep. Okay. So we have an agent.
Mm-hmm.
We've got awesome terms: 315, 15 down, 4.3% amortized over 40 years. $1,300 a month plus taxes and insurance. What's taxes and insurance?
Don't remember.
Let's call it 300. So 1,600 a month. What state is this in, by the way?
Texas.
Okay, higher than that. So let's call it 400 taxes and insurance. So I'm going to say 1,700 payment, 5-year balloon. What is your rent on this?
The rent, she said just it's not vacant. It was they wrote it down somewhere. I'm going on my computer. I did write it down. Let's see. That's what they write it down.
Because I'm gonna be real, man. 5-year balloon down payment's good. 5-year balloon a little scary, but this thing, in order for us to sell a seller finance deal, cash flow is a must. So
Yes.
we probably have a $1,750, $1,800 PITI, and usually a 315K single family might rent out for $2,000 to $2,500, maybe even $1,800. If it's a duplex, it could bring in $1,200 aside, $2,400, which wouldn't be so. I fear that it's not going to bring in a ton of money per month.
The rent is $2,260.
Yeah. So taking the 20% off the top, kind of break even. Can we make the payment lower? Because 5-year balloon, little hard, no cash flow, very hard, but we could increase the down payment. So we could go to them and we could say, hey, let's put down 25K, but I want my payment to be $750 per month.
Okay, you can do that. And then tell them 6-year balloon.
Yeah, 6-year balloon, seller finance terms.
Let me just write this down. Hold on. So 6-year balloon. And the payments to them would be how much?
Is the rent
How much would
is the rent 2,200? You said
$2,260.
I put down 25 to 30K if we could get 750 per month at a 6-year balloon.
That's the down payment. You said you put down how much?
25 to 30. I put down more than 25. I put down 30. Even 35,000. But I probably start at 25. I'm going to convert your 1,300 to 750, and I'm going to convert your 5 years to 6 years.
To 750 and 6-year balloon. Okay, I'll send that over to her. And that's
if we can get that, so don't counter on the wrap. Don't counter on the wrap. Simply get that accepted, and then I'll do the negotiation for you tomorrow on stream in regards to that. But I'm also going to follow up with your buyer right now in regards to Hazel Ridge to make sure that that's been assigned.
Perfect. Yeah, I think I got a text message from your team, and everything's already signed and stuff. So yeah, let's see if it's a go.
I saw that, man, and I guess we were going back and forth. Yeah, my brain function, was 30% of what it could be yesterday. So I was just fumbling on this thing left and right, but we got it done. So I'll call your buyer right now. You can watch on TikTok if you want.
Okay, let me log in on the stream. Give me 1 second.
All right, talk soon, man.
All right, no problem.
Bye-bye. Okay. So I do have some fun calls to make in front of you guys. I guess I will make some fun calls in front of you. We couldn't quite do what we wanted to do today, but I got a couple. So he's going to go convert that, and then I'll solve the wrap objection tomorrow, which is essentially, if it's a wrap, we don't hold title. I want to hold title. I understand why they want to wrap the deal, but it's just not as valuable if yeah, you know what it is. Anyways, I have some really fun stuff to talk about. I have some really, really good stuff to talk about. So actually, maybe we will make something out of today. Okay, so I just don't want to forget. We have Joseph, Mobile Home Park, and then we have Jason. And then we have, okay, so I got, in theory, 5 people to call. So first call, seller finance deal in Detroit. We got a seller finance deal in Detroit, a student of mine did. I think it's 145, 18K down, and $700 per month. I found a buyer for that yesterday. I'm going to call that buyer for a $7,000 assignment fee to make sure that he's actually buying. I don't know yet.
Hello.
Hey, Saeed, how are you?
Hey, Richard. I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well. I just wanted to follow up and see, did my team send you the appropriate documentation for Hazel Ridge?
Yes, I got everything.
Great. And
Yeah,
it's a go?
everything. Yeah.
Perfect, man. Love to hear it. That was all I had. Thanks so much.
Yep. No problem, sir.
All right. Talk soon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
All right. So there's not much there. I'm just following up about our 7K assignment from yesterday. Right. I also have our buyer. I also did a deal in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, $5,000 deal. Calling my buyer. Walkthrough is supposed to be today. Hey, man, how are you?
Hi, this is Aryush. I can't take your call right now, but leave me.
Following up to see if walkthrough is happening. Okay, that's 2 out of 7 calls I'm gonna make today. Probably second most important is looking like I got Michael. Hold on. Hello.
Hey, brother, how's it going?
So here's the thing. I'm gonna just because I really like your deal and we're working on it together. I'm gonna throw down EMD on it.
Dang, that's what actually I read from Shell.
Yeah. So I'm
appreciate that.
gonna submit your EMD for you because it's a deal. It's just I know it's a deal and I'm not gonna let the timeline get in the way of that. As far as your buyer, Joseph hasn't heard back from his connection yet, so we have a separate buyer and we're working on sending that buyer Friday, and Shell can update you with details on that.
Oh, okay, sounds good, brother. Yeah, because the seller was the one that was being complicated with the 24-hour window, so I didn't want to give him calls for you.
Don't even worry because when I'm confident like this, I will throw down EMD. And I did that with Yusuf Steel. I was like, no, we're not letting this go. And I threw down EMD and I was right. It was a deal and it did close.
I appreciate that, brother.
So yeah, we're gonna get that done. Don't you worry about that. You did great locking that up.
Thank you, brother. All right, thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. What's EMD? So when you go under contract for a property, there needs to be what's called legal consideration, and legal consideration is like literally a singular cent. It could be 1 cent that the title company holds to make your contract valid. It doesn't have to be submitted immediately, but it can be submitted after the inspection period, allowing the buyer to do it. Now, is it actually a singular cent? Most of the time, it's like 1% of the purchase price. Now for my mobile home park, which we got accepted yesterday, I'm thinking about buying it. I'm potentially thinking about buying this. And I'm going to call. So I got a couple calls to make, but I'm also thinking about wholesaling it. So my first call to make is going to be to our agent, Brett. Let's go ahead and call the agent. Yes, it is. Okay, he texts me. He says, "I'm working on it. Second partner is driving from Arizona, so he's hard to reach. His accountant spoke with him briefly in the morning. No worries. Just seeing about walking the property and EMD." Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good. Sorry, just missed you.
No problem. So yeah, we want to walk the property. I'm going to get confirmation for you on that. And then before we do that though, we need that other guy to throw his signature on the PSA so that we know we're not wasting the drive.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to get them to get that signed today by both parties.
Take your time, man. Don't worry. We got time. It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. No pressure. I got 15 others in closing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, we got one partner who's on board, and I'll just give you a little feedback. The other one, he started coming back asking for a couple things. So me and the one partner are pushing back on him, going, "Hey, let's just take the deal." But the other guy is like, "Well, I really want more down, and I really want more." And I said, "Hey, listen, you guys got a deal here. You got someone that can execute on the project. You're trying to sell, he's trying to buy. Let's put it together." So, so that's where we're at. So, I mean, I'm thinking we can get it to final signature. We just got to kind of talk through a couple more things. That guy, he's got a little bit of debt on it, so that's why he's going, wait, I got to figure out how.
Well, typically we just take it over. I mean, 15 out of the 28 houses I own aren't seller financed. Yeah. They're properties with mortgages on them. So, I mean, I've got like 4 VA loans, I've got conventional loans, I've got FHA loans, and none of them are my loans. I just take over the loan. I pay it.
They're just wrapping them essentially, or
Wrap, subject to, sometimes we'll put the entire property into a trust and acquire the trust as a whole, and then just put the loan on auto pay for the seller, and it comes off their DTI that way. Sometimes we buy the LLC that holds the debt. I mean, having debt on the property, it's not due on sale. I mean, we'll just take it over. We could wrap it, we could buy the LLC, or we could put the property into a trust and buy the trust. And I have a million sellers whose houses I currently own, and they'll say, "Oh yeah, he took over my debt."
Hey, that?
Can you hear me?
So you cut out for a second.
Hey.
Yeah, you just said cut out for a second. Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. As I was saying, if there's debt on the property, we could take over the debt. We can include it within the payments. That should be no problem. I'll just adjust my payment to the seller by whatever that monthly debt service is on the property. But honestly, having debt on the property, don't think about it as needing to get paid off. We could easily change the structure to, I'm going to take over the debt that's on the property.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're trying to hash out a little bit, and because it's my understanding. Of course, most people think this way: is hey, there's going to be a deal on sale, right? As soon as you do something.
Sure, if you sell it, but not if you add an owner.
If you just
yeah, I always explain it like this: like man, one day I'm gonna get married, right? One day you're gonna get married, and or I don't know, maybe you already are, but one day. And the person I meet is unlikely to have the income available to afford my primary residence, right? In a way, they're going to be able to. I mean, you got to be showing significant income for that, so they can't qualify for my loan. So what I do, what people commonly do, is they'll put the property into a trust, and they'll just add them as an owner onto the trust without leaving the trust. This also allows you to reclaim the asset in the event of our default without foreclosing. So what I'm thinking on this is, hey, why don't we just throw it into a trust, add us on to as an owner of the trust? We'll go ahead and pay that debt. And if payments are missed for, say, a period of 2 months on the debt that they have, the entire trust reverts back to the person who sold us the property. But what I can do is I have upwards of 15 sellers, and we're talking primary residences, like where you only have one house that you buy throughout your entire life. It is the biggest deal in the world to you. You're not an entrepreneur. You don't have this exorbitant income. You're just a W-2er. And these people have given me their VA loans, their FHA loans, their conventional loans, and we just keep them up to date for them. It improves their credit every single month. And as far as the due on sale clause, that could totally happen. But the way that I've structured it is such that the property never sold. They simply added on an owner to the trust for the terms that we discussed on the seller finance deal. And that's really complicated. But what I can do is I can actually write you up a little blurb via text that's like, hey, we're not going to have to pay off your debt. I understand that with this down payment, you would make nothing. Let's take over your debt. I just need to understand what that debt is.
Okay. Yeah, if you just send me a text with that, I was also looking at contract for deed type of a situation. It sounds like it's
don't get to take advantage of the opportunity zone. Yes, exact same thing, except for contract for deed means that your client is going to hold the deed or title of the property until a certain date, until it's paid off. I'm very interested in the opportunity zone aspect of this, and if I don't hold title, I can't take advantage of that. I also can't depreciate the property, especially when we have accelerated depreciation in practice right now. So let me go ahead and send you a little blurb about this, and present that to your seller. Say, hey, don't worry about paying off your debt. We will simply take over the debt and make sure it makes sense for us in terms of what the monthly payments are.
Yeah, I know the debt on there is exact figure. I think it's about $1 million.
Okay.
And the rate that's the other issue. I think that rate's a little higher than 6 on that debt.
It's okay. We'll just we'll just adjust it's called a hybrid. You take over somebody else's debt and then you seller finance the remaining. I own a ton of them like this. So it's really no issue.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if we can do that and do what you're saying, put into a trust, and then you just, take that off the seller note, the seller note becomes for a lower amount.
Exactly.
And have that debt that you take over.
Exactly. And then we'll avoid due on sale by simply adding an owner onto the trust, which also protects them in terms of having to foreclose on us.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a great way to do it.
The other one's got it. The other partner, he doesn't have debt on it. So,
great.
So it doesn't seem like would be hard to do.
No, it's honestly the easiest thing in the world. I bought a fourplex in Minneapolis 3 months ago. The seller had a mortgage of 430, asking 450. Offers are coming in at like 430, 435, and after paying agent commission, they're coming up 20,000 negative. But they had a 2.3% interest rate on that debt on the fourplex. So I was like, okay, here's what we'll do. Let's put the property into a trust. Add me on as an owner to the trust. I'll give you $40,000 to take over the trust, and I just pay that thing going forward. And that's exactly what they did. And that's what I've done for probably 15 or 16 of my other houses. The only difference is this isn't on his credit score. This is his paydex, his business credit, whereas this is their primary residence and probably the largest transaction they will ever partake in. So I'm sure your client, once they understand the structure, or if need be, talk to some of the sellers who I've done this with before, they'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense, especially knowing that it will come off of my paydex DTI.
Right.
Anyways, let me write that up for you, man. I got another call to make, but let me write that up right now.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right, I'll work on it.
Absolutely. Talk soon. Bye-bye. That's where that knowledge comes into play. That's really where you need to know stuff like that. That's just that's great, honestly. You know, I wouldn't have been able to handle that sort of objection if I hadn't handled it on single family houses for years prior. So I'll send it to him. I'll say, as far for your client, as far as the property having debt on it, it's really no problem. We can factor that debt in and take it over. For round numbers, if you owed $1 million on the 2.8 M purchase, your equity of 1.8 million would be seller financed. I'd simply take off the payment of the 1M loan from the payment I make you. I own 15 single families, and 1 multifamily using this method. I'll attach all of them below. In regards to the due on sale clause, the property sells, but legally it never actually sells. It's considered a personal property transfer to add somebody onto your trust. We'll put the asset into a trust. We set this up with our closing attorney. And by the controlling interest of the trust for 2.8 M for the debt you have within, along with the equity we're seller financing. This allows you to pocket my 1 or my $500K down payment. And then let me go ahead and get that list. And then I'm just attaching my portfolio. So let's get rid of a couple of these. Don't need you. That one goes away. That one goes away. And that one goes away. Okay, that's sent. Next, I have a big buyer who wants to talk to me about mobile home parks.
Richard, hey.
What's going on, man?
Oh, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. So tell me about this fucking mobile park deal.
Oh, I think it might already be gone, man.
Well, it sounds like it is, but tell me about it. Please give me some insight.
Okay. So on Saturday, I went to a guy's house. He is a manager and owner of 4 mobile home parks. 4 mobile home parks for him. Well, we'll just look at one for simple numbers. One mobile home park that he has is 150 units. It has full occupancy. Apparently, there's surprising demand for this if it's in the right location. Out of 150 units, he's bringing in 150 units of that at $127,000 per month. His debt service would be about 25 per month, and his overhead is about 32 per month, meaning he's netting about $70,000 per month on a singular deal, fully managed. It's absolutely insane. What's more, it's gone up 1.2 million in value as he's improved the occupancy rate. So I looked at it and I was like, holy shit, this blows houses out of the water and multifamily. And as far as the maintenance, these are concrete pads. You don't own the houses. The tenants own their own houses. So it's just it's pretty crazy low maintenance, pretty crazy cash on cash return, heavily open to seller financing. And then it's a very low maintenance type of investment, given that it's literally just land.
But you need a good property manager, imagine there to be there on site.
You need almost like a GP, because I don't know how the fuck to run something like this. I've never done it before. I'm wholesaling this and I'm structuring this to somebody who does, and I will watch and learn.
What's your whole assignment fee you're taking on this?
100,000.
So how you doing that with 500K down and a 6-year balloon note?
It kind of plays by different rules because the returns is so much higher. But if you're curious, I'm about to call the buyer right after you.
I'm very curious. I'm just curious on the buyer side. What are you charging them? Like 600,000 down?
Yeah, exactly. 600,000 down.
600,000 down. So a little over 21-22%.
Yeah.
Down on a $2.8 million deal. 6-year balloon note at a 5% interest lockup.
6%. Well, the structure is changing a little bit because they have debt on the property. So it looks like we're going to be taking over the $1 million note that they have and then seller financing the remaining 1.8 million over a 6-year note. And then as far as the numbers on it, the property will bring in about 66,000 per month. Right now we've got payments of 13,000. So you could.
What's the cash on cash return?
Well, I'll run some rough numbers with you.
Please.
So let's say we have $13,000 P&I payment. It's going to change a little bit, but $13,000. And then let's just say $5,000 for taxes and insurance, understanding that it's land. So $18,000 PITI. At full occupancy, which is what this operator's been getting, it would bring in 66 times 850, $56,000. So let's go ahead and, well,
sounds like it's close to an 80% ROI.
This is where it becomes kind of ambiguous. I've got 18,000 PITI, and maybe I'll take 10% off the top for expenses. Maybe there's management expenses of 15%. I don't know. I don't run these things. So I'm gonna take off about $9,000 or $8,400 for just operational expenses. Could be more, could be less. I don't know. But there's no property on it. It's just land. And then I'm going to subtract my 18,000 PITI. It seems to me, although I could be wrong, that you might be making about 29 per month or per year, 356,000 with a total cost of investment of about 650. So it's like a 50% cash on cash.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane. And I wonder if there's anything we're missing because it's not property, it's just land. The maintenance would be the water, sewer, electrical.
Sometimes the tenants, so sometimes the water is city water, not a well, if it's close to the city, and you don't
Yep.
really have much of a water bill because the tenants pay it.
Yep.
Electric, yes. And then as far as what I understand from walking one of these properties is that the big thing that can go wrong is your septic. Your
Yes,
septic is the
massively.
big thing that can go wrong from what I understand. But I'm gonna learn this, and what I'll be able to deliver to you in time is occupied mobile home parks with houses already on them owned by the tenants with a manager in place so that you don't have to manage it. That's what I can do, but we're pretty far out as I'm just learning about this asset class. I don't even know if it legally is one.
They still have to pay they have to pay the land. They have to lease the land that they're on to the owner of the property.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
They could park their mobile on there, but usually like there's a lot of fees that you can tack on, and they pay a monthly fee.
They like to pay storage fees too. If you set up little storage facilities for them, they'll subscribe to that as well. I learned the ins and outs of it, and if you want to tune into my TikTok stream right now, I'm calling a very experienced mobile home buyer. He already has a ton of bites on it, so I'm just gonna call him.
Is it gonna be on Instagram as well?
Yeah, I'm not live on Instagram. I'm live on YouTube and TikTok right now. We're having issues with social media today.
Okay, I'll see you on TikTok.
All right, see ya. Bye. All right, then last call before I head out. Okay. We're gonna be looking at calling Jason, and then we're heading out. I know. Not ideal, but just kind of is what it is.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Just calling you about the feedback you may have gotten, or just kind of where your head's at on this.
I've already sent you some email lists of buyers that are interested right now on what kind of contract right we got. So
Sure.
yeah, I'm gaining traction, and I've got quite a few feedbacks from multiple buyers on different states that I'll get with you later on.
Great. So from my side of things, agent just called me. There is a little bit of debt on the property, so I'm kind of restructuring it. It should look the same. Looks like there might be $1 million owed on it. We're going to offer to take over that $1 million debt and then seller finance the remaining 1.8 while still keeping the payments at 13.
I like it.
Yeah, should be pretty simple. So yeah, he said I should hear back on that tonight, but then we have one seller who's on board. The second seller's on board, but like hesitant because he has debt and the other one doesn't. So I just explained that to them, and then I'm hoping we can have signed contract by tomorrow, and then like get people out to the property.
Oh man, that's gonna rock.
Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. Just keeping you updated here.
No, appreciate it. Yeah, no, this is awesome.
Great, excellent. Well, we shall talk.
Right on.
Thanks.
Talk to you later, Rickers.
Bye-bye.
Yep, bye.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much it here. I'm going to go hop on the phone with Chase Bank. We did some consolidating today and expenses, lowering expenses. I did some numbers. My company is bringing in about $240,000 to $280,000 per month. And expenses, for whatever reason that we don't understand, are kind of high to the point where they shouldn't be. So instead of trying to just cancel subscriptions, this and that, we just went and shut down the entire account, and we're going to see what subscriptions fail. But there's a couple nuances that I need to hash out with Chase really quickly. So I'm going to do some operational stuff, guys, and I'm going to hop on the phones and be put on hold for exorbitant periods of time. And Chris is going to film some courses. So I know today didn't go how we wanted it to, but hey, we've been here for an hour, no Discord, and we made it happen. So yeah, guys, if I were you and you were wanting to get started in the Discord while we're down, God, I know there's so many people to help. I know there's so many people to help. We'll be back tomorrow. If I were you and I wanted to get started in the Discord and I really, 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 really wanted to make this work for me, here's what I'm doing. This is like step by step. This is exactly what I'm doing if I wanted to make this work. Precedent. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go hop on the phone with Chase. I know Discord is down today. I see you guys are asking for a new proof of funds. I'll get you a new proof of funds right now. I see that. No worries. But I was gonna show y'all how to do this, wasn't I? I'm gonna show y'all how to do this. You guys want to see how to take action? I'll show you how to take action. Let me know in the chat if you want that. 032526. And I'll let everybody know. At everyone, new POF. Okay. And then we also have how to get started. Okay. Okay, cool. So I'm going to break this down for you really quickly here. I'm Richard, and for the past 5 years, I have been wholesaling houses. Wholesaling houses simply means I find deals for buyers like the one I was just talking on the phone with. All those people I was just talking with, those are buyers who really want my deals. The thing is, they're dummy, stupid rich, like dummy rich. You want to see a crazy text I got about that kind of just lets you know how much money they have? I'll show you. This will put this into perspective for you. Okay. So I got this DM a couple months ago. I just want to show you this. Well, I'm gonna redact the person's name. I don't want to show their name. We gotta get rid of the name. Because this is a multi-millionaire, guys. Come on. We can't be leaking stuff like that. So look at this. That's not a buyer's agent. No, that was the seller's agent. Not a buyer's agent, seller's agent. So I'm talking to buyers and I'm talking to sellers. But look at this. This guy says, I have $11 million to place and need deal flow. 11 million. So I've got all of these buyers here, guys. People like this, millions and millions of dollars to spend. And you know what those people who have helicopters and they literally take a helicopter to lunch? Yeah, we sell to people who take helicopters to lunch. You know what they don't want to do? Hi, I'm calling about your listing on 123 Main Street. I just wanted to see if we could make an offer on this. They don't want to do that, guys. So what do? They give me checks. You know how much they give me for a single deal? Look at this. Look at this deal. This is 20 racks. It's $20,000. So that makes sense, right? There's levels to this shit. You know how you guys overpay for your food when you DoorDash? Right? You overpay for your food when you DoorDash because it's inconsequential to you. You don't care. It's lunch. Who cares? I'm not going to go get that myself. I'm going to pay somebody else to do it for me. Well, there's levels to life, and real estate investors feel the same way. They're going to pay you to get them their next deal. So Hold My Hand Wholesale teaches you how to identify those deals. You send them to us, and then we sell the deals to the buyers. Does that make sense? I've got all these buyers. They reach out on my social media. If you click the link in my bio and you click join my buyers list, that's exactly what those buyers are doing. Now you can feed those buyers through understanding what they're looking for by clicking that link in my bio, join Hold My Hand Wholesale, and then taking the courses. What's the difference between me and a buyer's agent? That's a great question. A buyer's agent sends Zillow listings and I send executed contracts. Okay, so here's how you get started. You're on TikTok right now. You're on TikTok right now. All you would do here is you would click join Hold My Hand Wholesale, and then you'd click join Hold My Hand Wholesale. And then you have 2,000 reviews. I mean, guys, look, if you want to see what people think about Hold My Hand Wholesale and whether or not it works, yes, you have courses on Discord. You can read the reviews. But all you need to do right now, click the link in my bio, join Hold My Hand Wholesale, and then once you're in Hold My Hand Wholesale, you're going to do this. You're going to type hashtag get started. Hashtag get started. You've got get started cash, get started seller finance, get started mortgage takeover. And you can take these courses. Then you show up to class tomorrow at 1:30. Then you show up to class tomorrow at 1:30. We teach you how to find the deals and we profit on the deals together. Now, because this could be entirely fake, I'm going to give you one that closed today. I'm going to give you one that closed today. This closed today, right here. This closed today from a student out of Egypt. He's Egyptian. He lives in Egypt. His name is Yusuf. You want to know what the fee is? $15,000. Today. You want the address one more time just so you can confirm it? It's 2 duplexes side by side. $15,000. And the buyer who I was on the phone with just now bought it off of us. It's not that he bought the house off of us. It's that he bought the contract off of us. So to reiterate, if you find me or an investor like us, a property to purchase, we'll give you a $10,000 finder's fee. I have monetized this by saying, hey, I'll teach you how to do it, not because I'm a nice person, but because I have the buyers and we can do a profit split. You keep the majority of the profit. I keep 40% of the profit. Why would I want to do this? Understand, guys, I have tens of thousands of buyers. And if you just learn what they're looking for, you are my passive acquisitions. Passive acquisitions. So all I need you to do is become my army of deal finders. My army of deal finders. Now, just to let you know how many people have seen value in this over the past month, I want to show you how many people have joined in March alone. How many people do you think have joined in March? Guess. Hold My Hand Wholesale is $20. This is how many people joined in March. $1,840. That's March 1st through March 25th. 1,840 people have joined. So, all 1,840 people are deal finders. Yes, you can do this in Illinois. You can do this from anywhere. Hold on. Guys. This was wholesaled. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something right here. This is gonna completely blow your mind here. If you're wondering whether or not you can do this, I want to show you this. Let me guess, $2K to join? $19. I'm serious. $19. Hold My Hand Wholesale is $19 per month. What do you get in that? Just 7 hours of classes per day, and those courses, and the submission portal, and access to Buy Box Cartel. I'm serious. 7 hours of classes per day. Anyways, this is what I was going to show you before I head out. This is 9529 Mount Auburn Avenue. You personally buy the house and you sell it to the buyer? No, that's not at all the case. That's not at all the case. I'm going to give you a representation. So I'm going to explain to you exactly what this 12-year-old did. So the owner of this Instagram account is 12 years old. You can DM him. You can FaceTime him. He'd love to hop on a phone call with you. But this kid right here is now 13 years old. But when he was 12, he wholesaled this house. Now, how does a 12-year-old buy a house? They don't buy a house. So what happened? Well, check this out. The house was initially listed for sale at, let's find it, 80,000. Initially listed for sale at 80,000. We sold it for 55. But we got it under contract, or as in he got it under contract for 52. So when you're a wholesaler, you're not buying the house and then flipping the house. How am I going to buy every single house? More so, I'm getting a contract, a piece of paper to purchase the house, and then assigning my name in that contract to somebody else who closes on the contract, meaning they buy the property. The contract is for the property for a higher price. Does that make sense? I'm not sure you're following. A 12-year-old got a property under contract. We signed the contract for him. He made the call. I'm serious, 12-year-old on the phone. And then I sent it to my buyer, Harry Gold. You can find them on Instagram. And he paid $55,000 for it. He got it for 52. It's not that the 12-year-old bought and flipped the property. That costs money. It's that the owner agreed to a contract, like a piece of paper. The owner sends us a contract, right? The contract says, I'm going to buy your house for this much. And then I call up my buyer and I'm like, hey, bro, you want to buy this house for, say, 55,000? And my contract might be at 50,000. And I make the 5K in between. So I'm a deal finder. And it's not that we're flipping houses. It's that we're finding deals for real estate investors to buy by getting properties under contract. Now, what am I holding up? Is this an actual contract? No. These are assignment fees. You want to see how much they were for? There's 4 parties involved. Remember how I said I take the small cut, you take the big cut? Look at this. This is my student, John Ali, right here. John Ali received $48,000. $48,000. Then we have $17,000 to Malik. And then this is my company right here. I received 11. Then there's another party down here, Garrett, also my student. He received $24,000. So guys, these fees, they range anywhere from $3,000 low end all the way up to $100,000. You can wholesale mobile home parks, you can wholesale single families, multifamilies, destroyed properties. And yes, if you're looking to do this in Illinois, I get that you live in Illinois and that there's restrictions to do it in Illinois. But did you miss the part where a 12-year-old from Singapore did it in the United States? Yes, you did miss that part. You missed that part. You're in Illinois and you're like, oh my God, how do I do this in Illinois? The last house I bought was off of a guy from Nairobi, Kenya. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you. The last house I bought was off of a guy from Nairobi, Kenya. Did he flip the house to me? No, he didn't flip the house to me. He simply got it under contract. There's no regulations from any government body that says that you can't be a deal finder for somebody. So I need you to let this seep into your brain, and really, truly, I need it. If you work 40 hours a week for $3,000 a month, that is a singular assignment fee. That is less than one assignment fee. These are hundreds of thousands of dollars in assignment fees. Anyways, guys, I gotta hop on the phone with Chase. If the 12-year-old doesn't do it for you, if my last house being found by somebody in Nairobi, Kenya doesn't do it for you, I don't know what's going to do it for you. Sometimes you have to take an action you've never taken before to receive a result you've never had before. All of you, and I mean all of you in here, are trying to achieve a result you've never seen before, right? Everybody here, me, you, my business partner, everybody's trying to achieve a result that they've never seen before. But you know where you're going wrong? You're taking the actions you've always taken and expecting a different result for yourself and for your family. You need to do something out of the box if you want a result that's out of the box. And what am I asking you to do that's this crazy leap of faith? Spend $19 and join Hold My Hand Wholesale, because a 12-year-old did it. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. If you want to learn more about this method, go check out my account. Give me a follow. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye. See you, YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Hold my hand, wholesale. I love you. Thanks so much for hanging out with me here. I will catch you all on the next one. I'm so sorry about the technical difficulties we had today, but we will be back and better than ever tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.